much and bombarded me with accusations of abandoning my family, not being there for my girls, for their photo shoot, as if I was just in Atlanta, frolicking around and participating in willful neglect. The truth of the matter is, I was in South Africa. Coming back for the photo shoot and had a delay in Frankfurt, Germany for 6 hours. An ancient prophecy. The producers knew it, the network knew it, and as a consequence, my flight did not land in enough time. And none of that was mentioned. None of it was brokered. None of it was represented. Secondly, what happened on the Housewives of Potomac is that many of you misguidedly thought that it was in real time. It was, in fact, recorded a year ago in 2019. And so you saw my children who were not happy with me, but you didn't have context. It was their first day of school, and this is the very first time in their entire lives that the first day of school I was not present to pick them up or to take them. Any of you who have teenagers understand the emotional roller coaster of teenage girls. As a consequence, I had just moved to Atlanta, so it was adjustment for them, and it was for me. They are absolutely daddy's girls. As a matter of fact, they are here in Atlanta often and frequent, and more than their school, they wear New Birth t-shirts.
I can't tell they daddy's girls. They wasn't acting like it.
Faithfully.
So that's a lot.
Even while in Maryland, they watch their father on Sunday morning in worship. I have a very healthy relationship with my children, which I value and which I absolutely don't take for granted. The third thing that was put out there pejoratively was disparaging remarks made by my father-in-law, Mr. Curtis Graves, who is 83 years of age. He's 83 years of age, and unlike many, I was raised old school to never disrespect elders. I honor him. He's an amazing man. He has had incredible accomplishments, and he has every right to feel protective over his daughter. I've been divorced for now 10 years, and he and I have not had a heart-to-heart, man-to-man conversation about me breaking the heart of his baby girl. Anybody who is married or been married understands that working with in-laws is a process and it is a journey.
You broke your wife's
So that was, in fact,
so
one of the
her
very
dad don't
few
like
times in 10 years that we have been in proximity. That I want on record that I honor him. He's made tremendous strides in history. He is my fraternity brother, and I want my children to always know that I honor their grandfather and Giselle's father. I then want to move. Let me make sure I'm on the right page of my binder, because you can't bring me receipts if I got the cash register. So let me press the cash register. Yes, I dated a young lady in New York. In case you all missed it, I've been divorced for 11 years. And single people date.
No, he lying. He was
When
cheating
you
on
date,
his bill, having
sometimes it
babies on her
works,
and shit.
and sometimes it didn't. In this instance, it did. Nothing immoral, illegal, or unethical took place. It did not work out. there is some clarity that needs to happen. I'm not married. I'm not engaged. So some of you have a strange relationship with the way.
Let me pause this. Now, when he sits there and says that he's been divorced for 10, 11 years, right? And he's trying to make it look like that he can date. No, you can't. You cannot date like that. You're not, okay, if you were a regular guy, okay, if you were a regular guy, you can say that. Okay? Me or you, we could say this. We could say, hey, I've been divorced for X amount of time. Uh I decided to date this woman. I ain't been on a date 10, 11 years, which was a lie too. Okay, mind you, he had women inside them 10, 11 years he been divorced.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have kids, right? Too.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
so
got a 2-year-old.
okay, so he got 2 year old. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is this: you are a pastor of a church. You can't not date like that. You can't randomly date. Huh?
You're supposed to be low key and keeping it cool
Okay.
and godly. And
You
shit.
can't be. You can't even do that. Okay. They're not into premarital. You can't be having random sex like that, and you a pastor.
Right.
Okay.
First of all, let's go back. Okay, this is messy. Okay, if he was my pastor, I would be disappointed at him indulging in this mess.
Okay, but they told him to go out there and speak.
Well, you know what? Some stuff you just need to shut the hell
No,
up.
because he's losing congregation. He's losing members.
That's why?
Yeah, he's scared that he might lose the members of the church. Okay, because now again, this guy is totally involved in some mess again.
Yes.
Okay, and this guy's what, 50 years old?
I can't take him serious as a pastor. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. I mean, I don't like it. You're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be addressing matters like this, and you a pastor. You know, I wouldn't want my uncle on TV talking about his past indiscretions and his babies out of wedlock. Okay, I don't want to hear my pastor talking about that shit.
Now also having a full blown relationship with a woman that's not in the church too.
Right.
Okay, I'm willing to bet that he never brought them to his church and sat her on the front pew and said, "This is the lady that I'm dating, y'all."
Giselle was tossing them back all season. Okay. Every season they've had that girl been drinking. She ain't no damn first lady material.
He ain't. This is all pastor material.
No, he's not. I just can't even believe he's as big as he is.
Well, I mean, you got to be crooked like him to be a pastor.
People love to partake in foolishness.
They like having crooked pastors like him.
Yeah.
Be the pastor. They like that shit.
I'm going to Pastor Bryant church. Oh,
going to his church for what?
From Housewives of Potomac. Oh, okay.
This dude right here is this boy.
I'm gonna ask my uncle what his opinion about Jamal Bryant is. I would like to know his opinion.
Everybody, look, every pastor is steering clear of this dude.
He messy.
Okay, either that, and the ones that's with him, they're gonna say, "Well, you don't have the right to judge. Only God can judge."
But you know what? And then on top of that, he ain't done slinging mud yet. Because I heard that he was gonna be talking about how Monique's husband has anger management issues and stuff like that. Like he's supposed to be talking about Chris Samuels. Like, why everybody attacking Chris? He ain't even do nothing.
Well, in Chris's defense on anger management, he played football for 13 years. Right. What do you expect?
Yeah, he got some injuries.
Okay.
I can't believe that.
No, he might have some issues too mentally.
That's
you know, he played football for 13 years.
Yeah, he got some injuries up there.
Okay, he got an excuse.
So for him to be coming out with that, I mean, that don't. Hey, I don't see that on a TV show. I don't know what's going on in their marriage, but I've never seen one time Chris get aggressive or angry with her at any time, except for when she got into this fight with Candace. I saw him a little, feathers a little ruffled a little bit on the show, but he wasn't like mad.
I'm not listening to him because he looked a little soft to
That's what
me.
I'm saying. He act
He
like
look
a
he
kid.
look he a little soft to me. So I'm not even gonna until I
Wait till
see
he
Chris
doing
Samuels getting into a bar fight. Then come talk to me
Right,
about
right.
anger management. I'm not going for that
How
right now.
about Ashley's husband have anger management issues? How about he does? The way I saw him perform at that bar the other night when he was watching that show, he might have some anger management issues, but not Chris Samuels. Okay, he just mad because Monique put him out there. Okay, Monique told about the current girlfriend he got. Monique put his phone number out there. He mad at her, so I'm gonna lash out at your husband.
He's sorry.
They don't even really have nothing on Monique though. Monique socked Candace, pulled her hair or whatever she did because she deserved it. Because she talked too much.
Well,
I probably would have wanted to do that too.
Giselle should have hit one of them holes upside the head when they put all these business out there for everybody to see.
Somebody need to hit Giselle upside her head.
Somebody need to hit Giselle upside her head for even dealing with this nigga.
Yeah, I mean, this girl doubled back. She got a whole. They paid for a divorce, lawyers, all that. And now 10 years later, they want to rekindle and hook back up.
She's sorry.
After hearing what Monique said, I wouldn't let her see me sweat, but I sure would be questioning him like, so what the hell is this about? The girl, she rambled your current number out on TV. This is your current number, so what's up?
Leaving Giselle looking like a sucker.
Giselle speechless, couldn't say nothing. Man, I swear to God, I'm gonna watch that shit.
That dude, this dude right here. This is the problem that I have with black people. Black people keep giving this fool chance after chance after chance after. These religious folks is retarded.
Yeah,
they retarded.
He's retarded, and you know what? Giselle is still on the show because of this, because of him. That's the only reason why she's still on the show. Because when you think about it, what else do she have going?
She ain't got nothing going.
Nothing. The girls ain't doing nothing. Sherman, he gone.
She can't keep a man to save her life.
That's what Karen was saying.
Her box is
dry. She got a dry box.
That box is dry.
It's old. Okay.
She's sorry. She ain't twerking on nothing. She ain't hitting on nothing. She ain't twerking on nothing. This dude right here, he ain't no good. Talking about I'm an African angel. Really? African angel? Man, I don't even want to see what a demon look like if he's an angel.
He is a devil in disguise.
This boy is a straight devil.
He is a devil in disguise.
And black folks sitting out there still supporting people. These niggas that went to, and this is the same church. He preaches at the same church Eddie Long preached that.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, this dude right here. He preaching at the same exact church. These niggas, them niggas over there ain't had enough yet. When these niggas gonna give up and just say, you know what? Can y'all just give us a preacher that's halfway decent?
Listen, I find myself skeptical of all preachers now, especially the up and coming preachers. Like the younger ones, like I'm really looking at them like, man, I don't know if I trust y'all. Y'all might be gay. Y'all might be into some worldly activities. I don't know if I can trust you.
I don't trust no preacher under 45.
I don't want to deal with no preacher my age.
I don't want no preacher under 45. You 45 and below, I'm not fucking with you.
I know you from high school.
Yeah, no.
I know you people change, but we ain't that far gone.
No, 45. I'm cool. If you 45 and below, I ain't fucking with you as a preacher. My preacher, if I'm gonna have a preacher, he gonna be like 65.
Yeah, that's a cool age.
Okay, he gonna be like 60. He gonna be in his 60s for me. I can't listen to no nigga who I might be older than, or he might be a couple years older than me, trying to give me some advice on life. I'm cool. Or telling me I need to treat my wife better and this, that, and the third, and here you go with a girlfriend and a couple side pieces.
My wife better?
Yeah, that's what you think he preaching about. What do you think he's preaching about? Okay, this guy right here, I'm an African angel. Got on a hoodie. He looked like he down there a rapper almost with them glasses on and everything. He man,
He do. He kind of looking like Kanye Westish.
yeah, he got this. Yeah,
He got this hip hop vibe.
Yeah, he got a hip hop vibe. I'm like, man, I don't want you done, man.
He got this Wale vibe. He got an African Angel hoodie on. He got them glasses. He talking about this show.
And he shouldn't even be talking about this show.
This is worldly, man.
Okay, he shouldn't even be talking about this show.
No.
Okay, he's sitting out there, and I know why he's doing it. He's doing it because his people behind him told him, "You got to get out there and respond to this, because if you don't, people gonna start believing everything that you saying that they saying about you."
I regardless of what he talking about tonight, I still believe everything Monique said. I swear to God, I'm riding with Monique, man. I don't give a damn. I saw everything how it happened from start to finish. I know how Candace's mouth was. I know why Monique did what she did. I know how Giselle is, and Robin, Karen. She all right. Karen pretty cool. I know all the dynamics of this show, and everything they saying about him is true. Now he trying to talk his way out of it.
He trying to clean this shit up. He trying to put this preacher talk on it.
Right.
Think that his words is gonna get people to buy into him. But let me tell you something. You ain't at New Birth, whatever the fuck that church name is, New Birth Life or whatever the hell that church is. Okay, you ain't at that church no more.
If this stuff happened a year ago, why is he responding to it 21 hours ago?
Because it just hit the streets.
So he wasn't gonna say nothing until it hit the streets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he got then all the backlash that came along with it.
Right.
See, he didn't got a lot of backlash within
Even though it was a year ago.
Yep.
Damn.
Even if it's a year, because some of those people in this congregation might not have known that this was going on. They might not have known that he had a little baby on the way,
I didn't know
and had a girlfriend in New York City. New York is far from Atlanta.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what rubbed me the wrong way. It's not about Giselle and Jamal wanting to get back together. It's not about them wanting to rekindle. What got me was the girls' reaction to them getting back together.
Yeah.
Okay? When them girls was like, oh shit, they really wasn't feeling that shit. They kind of had an attitude about it. Like they wasn't happy about their biological dad and mom getting back together. That rubbed me the wrong way. I said, something ain't right with this. Now, I know the girls know what was going on, but they really have deep thoughts and feelings about it. They don't like it.
The main reason why is this. I would say this. Those girls have seen too much.
Yep. And they know too much.
Okay, they seen too much.
Yep.
They saw all the fighting and going on between
arguments.
Giselle and her, and she was fighting him about having a baby on the way.
They trying to soothe her up and it's okay, mommy. They know all that.
And Giselle was probably a mess going through this shit.
And she
not to mention, the money got funny and the change got strange over there too. Okay, they don't want to talk about that. But the money got funny. See, she was a housewife, right? She was a first lady, right? Now she ain't the first lady no more, which means that all the perks of being a first lady at a big mega church is gone. Why? Because the pastor and her got a divorce.
But let's say Giselle ended up first lady again. Do you think that congregation is gonna take her serious?
It's not about her. It's about him.
Do you think they're gonna take him serious with a wife like that?
Yeah, because them niggas is stupid.
I don't. A first lady ain't supposed to be known as having drinks at the bar or going to all these parties and being in all this drama. Like, that's not a good look for a first lady. And I don't think he gonna marry her again, to be honest.
He's not gonna marry her. He's not gonna marry her.
This might have ruined it. This show probably ruined chances of them getting back.
He don't want her.
He don't want her on this show because he don't want no more of his business put out in the streets.
Yeah, and the main reason why she wanted back on the show is because, like you said, she didn't have nothing else going on.
And he's gonna give her an ultimatum: either you continue to do this show and we not in a relationship, or you dump the show and we'll see where it goes.
Nah, he don't want her at all.
Oh, you don't think so?
No. No.
Do you think they argued after Monique's accusations? Or do you think Giselle knew about all that already. I don't think she did.
Knew about what? She
What?
didn't know that they knew.
She didn't
She
know
didn't know
public
that Monique
knowledge.
knew had all the receipts and
Okay,
everything.
because Monique, she did say, my pastor friend told me about all this a long time ago, but I wasn't about to get in all that. Remember she said
Yeah.
that? So she knew about this a long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
and Giselle didn't know she knew.
Mm-hmm.
She holding a lot of information probably she don't even know.
She's sorry. Giselle is sorry as a woman. As a woman, it comes a time where you gotta just say, enough is enough. Like my nigga Kel's talking about when a woman's fed up. When you gonna get fed up? This nigga got 6, 7 baby mamas. Maybe she did it for the show. I hope she did it for the show. Because if she did it for real, that she wanted to get back with him for real, she even more retarded. I hope she did it for the show. I'm gonna say she probably did it for the show. But man,
Are they gonna have Monique back on the show? And are they gonna have Giselle back on the show?
Hell yeah, they gonna have them back on the
but
show.
Are they gonna keep them, separated from each
No.
other, like no group activities?
No.
Monique and
No, they gonna show up. If they want to keep that check rolling, they gonna show up.
Damn, that's gonna be crazy next season. How that's gonna be?
Hell yeah, that's how they gonna sell. Okay, she gonna show up. Okay, Pastor Jamal. See, black men should steer far away from Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is why these Real Housewives of Atlanta ain't got no man.
It's really divided right now. You got Monique, Ashley, and Karen. Then you got Wendy, Candace, Giselle, and Robin. So you got them like grouped up now. Like they separated from each other.
Well, they ganged up. It's a gang.
Yeah, it sure is.
Okay. See, Real Housewives of Atlanta, this shit is set up to make the black man look bad.
Hey, what is the deal with Wendy and Karen?
What you mean?
Why are they at odds?
Because both of them is Karen is pretty much the madam of the show. Mm-hmm. Wendy, she thinks she's above all them hoes. Does. She really do. She thinks with all her degrees and everything that's going on that she above all these hoes. Okay, Karen looking at her like, bitch, you can have all the degrees you want, bitch. You not on my level, bitch. Yeah. Okay, you really not. At this point, she's not. Okay, she just another broke motherfucker with a degree. That's what she is. She another broke motherfucker with a degree. That's exactly what that girl Wendy is. Karen, she probably getting paid more than all them. That's why they going at her, because she's probably the highest paid person on the show. Okay, it's Karen, then possibly Giselle, maybe Monique. Giselle, Monique, and Karen are probably the 3 highest paid on the show, because Monique don't really need to be there. So they gonna give her an extra incentive to stay. Candace and Robin ain't getting no money. Okay, they ain't getting no money. Okay, Karen, Giselle, and Monique are the highest paid girls on the show. Bottom line, that's who it is. Okay, Jamal Bryant, he's looking at this. He never wanted to be on the show because why? He ain't getting paid.
And why? Because of this drama.
Okay, he's not getting paid, so he's like, I'm never gonna come back to Potomac ever again.
But
yeah.
This is not a good look for Giselle's dad to see this. He's going to see this.
See what?
He's going to see that reunion show, and he's gonna be like,
he gonna look at her. He gonna sit there and say, I told her to stay away from that nigga.
He gonna be like, dang, we going through this again?
He gonna get him some chicken. He gonna go to KFC, get him some chicken, and sit down at the table and tell anybody that's listening, I told her to stay away from that nigga. That nigga mean her no good. I told her to stay away. Now she all embarrassed on TV for the whole world to see. I told her to stay away from that nigga. That's what he doing. He already knew what was going on. He ain't losing not one wink of sleep over this.
He ain't.
Okay, he not losing.
She grown. She 50
yeah.
years old.
Yeah, she 50 years old. I'm not in the business of protecting her feelings no more.
He talking about when it's her dad, and of course he's her dad don't care like that. It's just not a good look, though.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want your dad having to worry about whether or not his daughter getting treated right. He 80 years old.
Yeah. He ain't losing no sleep over this. He looking at Giselle. I told you to stay away from that nigga.
Don't listen.
You don't listen. That nigga mean you no good. This boy got 7 baby mamas out here. 7 baby mamas. This dude, he's Future.
He is.
He's like Future, man.
He's a pastor.
No, he worse than
Future
Future.
way.
No, he worse than Future.
He's worse than Future because he's supposed to be
Yeah.
about the Lord.
Future tell you straight up on his record what he about. He tell you.
I wonder what God would say about Jamal Bryant right now. If it was Judgment Day, I wonder what he would say to Jamal Bryant. Like, no, you down there, you preaching about me and whatever, and you doing the opposite.
Well, preachers ain't never been no good. You know, Jesus Christ was against these preachers like him. Jesus Christ would go in them damn churches and talk bad about these preachers like Jamal Bryant. So he ain't nothing different. Okay? This dude right here is a straight bozo. Okay? He's a straight bozo. Now the only thing I feel sorry for him is that, well, no, I kind of don't feel sorry for him because you went on this show knowing you wasn't going to get no money. Okay, that's why the only time he was on that show, why was he on that show? The only time he was on the show to promote his restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the only reason why he did. That's the only reason why he did the show was to promote the restaurant.
There was not one time on this show he was with the group.
Yep. And why is that? Because he was promoting his restaurant. He says, "Okay, I'll get on this show long as I can promote my restaurant, long as you bring the cameras in here and promote it."
Yeah.
That's why he did. That's why he got on the show.
Yeah.
That was a business deal. Other than that, he ain't getting paid.
He ain't going to Monique house for a couple's trip.
And right now, I'm gonna tell you right now about Jamal Bryant. I'm gonna tell you he pissed off at Giselle.
Oh, you think so?
Oh yeah, he mad. He hot at her.
He probably said, "This is why I want to do nothing with."
He was like, "Don't call me about no more bullshit no more."
You shouldn't have told people we was back together anyway.
Yeah. He said, "I only did this show so you can have something to talk about, not to have all my business put out in Front Street. Now I gotta go explain this shit to my congregation now about everything that's going on."
We ain't even back together like that.
That's why Andy was looking crazy because he wasn't expecting this to go down.
Crazy.
Okay, he wasn't expecting all this mudslinging to go down. It was out of his control.
Oh, yeah, because he wasn't saying much.
He wasn't saying nothing.
He wasn't trying to even calm it down.
Nope. No, he wasn't trying. He wasn't even. He was sitting there like, I hope they don't really go to the deep end with this, because she probably didn't want to put Jamal Bryant out there on Front Street like the way that they did him. Okay, the way that they did him, Andy was looking at, I hope they don't do this. He says, we'll never get another black guy to do this show ever again.
Yeah.
All the black moving forward, they're gonna be moving forward with this show. They're gonna be like, the black men that come on this show, they're gonna be like, man, I might not want to be on this show. Why?
Yep, you're right.
Because they're gonna have all my business out there.
Yeah.
They're gonna have receipts and everything.
Yeah.
If you be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta or Potomac, man, you better be living your life kind of right. If you ain't, your shit gonna be out there.
Like Ty, you better be like Ty. Ty ain't got no he ain't got no skeletons in his closet like that.
Nope. Because if you do have them skeletons, they coming out.
They gonna come out.
They coming out.
Gonna dig
yep.
On your shit.
They gonna dig real deep on you.
I don't want to be on reality TV.
Okay.
Because people will dig up stuff on you, whether you good or not, whether you a good person or not. They gonna find something.
Jamal Bryant, that boy right there, is a mess. He's a mess. Giselle's a mess. This whole thing is a mess. Let's finish this fool.
We got 12 more minutes left.
You can't have a mistress while you're single. So I never had a mistress. As a consequence, she has never been to visit me in Atlanta, never been in Newburgh, never been in my home. I've never been in her home. Now, you would think that things just move forward and people move on. They don't. So if we're going to show text messages, let's show all of the text messages. Let's show the text messages of the young lady asking to fly to Atlanta for my installation. Show the text message where I said no, it's not a good idea. You're gonna show the text message, show all the text messages where you asked to come down for Memorial Day. And I said, no, you can't come here. If you're gonna show the text messages, show the text messages where you complained because I didn't open the door for you to speak on the word network. You're gonna show the text message, show all of them how it is that you wanted me to hire you to be on staff. I told you you weren't qualified. And so January, I brought in new staff members, 3 of them. My assistant pastor, College Lemons, my internet pastor, Hervance Ross, and my emerging generations pastor, Carriana Turner. So if you're gonna show the text message, show the text message from January 5th.
Before we get to this, I want to say something.
Where you sent me in text.
Okay, now something's going on here. He's talking to the woman. He believes that the woman that he was messing with sold him out. Cause he talking to her like this. I didn't let her come here. She wasn't qualified for the job. She wanted to come down for Memorial Day, and I said no. And this, that, and the third. That makes it even worse.
It sounds like somebody he was involved
Yeah,
with.
he was involved with it. So that makes it even worse.
Yeah. It makes it seem like, it was somebody else. Maybe 2 other people.
Okay, but what I'm saying to you, you can't operate as a pastor like this.
No.
You can't operate like a pastor like this. There's different rules for you as a pastor. You can't be out here, I got a girlfriend in New York City. Well, when we gonna meet her? I don't know. What you mean you don't know when you gonna meet her? A pastor's supposed to have a girlfriend, man. If you ain't got personally, me, I don't think you qualify to even be a pastor if you don't have a wife. I really don't. Unless your wife died or something like that, that's one thing. But you can't be walking around this motherfucker and you single and you ain't got no wife and you a pastor.
Ain't got no wife and he a pastor.
Who?
Carl.
Okay, he never was married though. Okay?
He was engaged.
Okay, that's different. Okay, and you wasn't living like him. Okay, he wasn't living like him. Okay, this dude right here he out of control, man. He is totally out of control.
This makes me not want to ever go to his church.
Go to his church? I think anybody that go to that New Birth Baptist church, man, is retarded.
Me too.
I think
That's
you
like
retarded.
Cordell Jenkins kind of church, man.
Yeah, I think you retarded. You go